What's up? It's Destiny and I'm back again for another video. And today I'm going to go ahead and answer a question that I kind of get asked a lot. And that question is, how do I get the women in my life interested in firearms? I'm getting this question from men in regards to their wives, their sisters, their daughters, their mothers, cousins, just the women around them, period. They're asking thank you for that. How do they get the women in their life involved in firearms? And simply put, in my opinion, I would not use scare tactics. A lot of the guys, they tell me, did you see what happened on the news? I told my wife about that and that's why she needs to carry. Did you see what happened here? I sent that to my sister and I told her she needs to carry. Using those methods of scare tactics, although those situations are very real, although those situations can happen at any given moment, that is not the way to introduce someone that has no knowledge, no experience with firearms. You don't want to use scare tactics. That's just going to make them more fearful of the situation, because in their head they're thinking, well, now what if I'm in a situation like that? How am I going to handle? You're putting unnecessary stress and fear in their minds. So I would stop, full stop with the sending the videos. Yes, we want to be aware. Yes, you want to make your family members and the loved ones aware of what's happening in the world, but using that as a reason as to why they should carry is not going to go over well, because it's a scare tactic. What I would suggest is taking a firearms course with them, regardless of how experienced you are. Even if you're an instructor yourself, even if you're prior military, security, etc., go to a class with them. And if you could preferably book a woman instructor or do a one-on-one class with an instructor, that would make her feel way more comfortable. Yes, you might have that knowledge and information to be able to give her, but let's face it, sometimes we receive information better from outside sources. I don't know why I can't stand it, because I tell my mom something, then she come back and say, well, so-and-so told me. I'm like, I literally told you the same thing. But sometimes people are able to receive information better from outside sources. So go to a class with her. Take her to a basic firearms class just to get the basics, the safety, the basic laws, the universal laws, that basic education and information that she's going to need. Like I said, try to get a woman to be the instructor if you can find one. Try to get it a one-on-one class, so that if she does have questions, if she does have those fears, she won't feel embarrassed being in front of the class, or, you know, in a room full of people who already know something and so she's feeling behind. You want to make it as comfortable as possible. And also, I would share with her different profiles online, profiles like myself on Instagram or here on YouTube, even on Facebook. There are countless other women that are in the 2A community that are showing how they incorporate using their Second Amendment right into their everyday life. That is primarily what my content on Instagram is about, showing people, especially women, how you can do this every single day and it not be a big inconvenience for you. It's actually a big help for you. So I would definitely do that. Or if you can reach out to some of these women on Instagram and maybe have them talk to her. Or if she has questions, have her ask them those questions, like a one-on-one consultation. I mean, you could DM me, I'll answer a couple questions. You know, you could do something like that to get her more comfortable with firearms. Also, if you do have firearms in the home, I think a lot of the issue people have, not just women, but people in general, is the lack of education. People are afraid of what they don't know. Look at the history of the world. People are afraid of such and such because they don't know anything about it. So they're assuming things, creating stories in their head, coming up with their own situations that are not even true. People fear the unknown. So even if you're waiting to take a class, even if you're waiting to get in contact with an instructor, a woman instructor, even if she's not ready to talk to someone, show her yourself. And I'm going to be using this phrase a lot. Be mindful of your tone. I just want to say that you just want to be mindful of your tone when you're teaching anyone, when you're introducing new things to anyone. You don't want to come across condescending, like a know-it-all, like you're dumb for asking questions. You don't want to come across that way at all with anyone, not just women, with anyone. Okay, so you could show her how you break down your firearm yourself, and that might help her feel more comfortable around firearms. For me, like in my previous video, I wanted to be able to protect myself. I know some women, they have husbands, they have boyfriends, they have brothers and uncles that can come at a drop of a dime, so they may not feel that they have to protect themselves. But it is important to empower the woman, or let her know that you want her to be empowered. So if you're not there, so if the uncles can't come, so if the brother isn't available, you're able to protect and defend yourself and your children and your home, should she ever be needing to. And again, it's not using scare tactics, it's just real life situation. Literally nobody is with somebody 24/7. Except me and my youngest child. But grown adult people, no one is around each other 24/7, 365, every single day. I mean, there are, some exceptions. But for the average person, there's going to be a time where she's not going to be with you. So you just want to instill that in her, not in a fearful way, but just a way of, hey, I want you empowered. I want a strong team. I want everyone on my team to be equal in terms of knowledge and performance when it comes to certain things. So I would just have those conversations with her. I would get to the root of the hesitation. What is causing her to be hesitant with firearms? What is causing the fear with firearms? I know, case in point for my sister. I want my sister to get involved with firearms. She is afraid of loud noises. She's been afraid of loud noises since I've known her. Balloons, any popping, fireworks, airplanes. I used to be afraid of airplane noises when I was a little kid, but anything loud, she is afraid of. And I honestly think it's a genetic thing, because my uncle, my great uncle was this way. People in the family have been this way. So I think it's kind of genetics. So you want to get to the root cause. What is causing the hesitation? What is causing the fear? Again, for my sister, it's the loud noise that comes when you pull that trigger. Okay? So it's working with her through that fear. Working with her with that loud noise situation. You're going to have earmuffs. Maybe take them, if someone is afraid of loud noises, take them to an outdoor range where the sound can travel a little bit more freely. Whereas in an indoor range, you're in a bay, tight, you're next to however many people the bay can hold, or the range can hold, so you're going to be hearing booms going off. Outdoor range, less loud, less noisy, might feel a little bit more comfortable. But again, you want to get to that root cause. Sit down and talk to people. You can't force it. Even if this is what you do, this is what you believe in strongly, you carry every day, you cannot force it. I'll give you another example. My mother, she does not want anything to do with firearms. She just doesn't. I asked her why. Did she have an experience? Anything? No, she just absolutely has no interest in firearms. And when people have absolutely no interest in firearms, there's absolutely nothing that you can do. You just continue showing them, and when I mean showing them, leading by example. That is, again, what my content is about. I am, baby, okay? I'm leading by example, showing people what they can do. If I can do it, you can too. So just lead by example. Just continue on with your day-to-day. They might have questions one day, like my mom has had questions, and it just caught me off guard. It's like, oh, so you are a little interested. You do want to know a little something, something. just continue on with your life, and they will have questions if they are interested. Some people want nothing to do with it. That's okay. What you can do in that instance is introduce them to other tools, other ways to defend themselves. Self-defense, hand-to-hand combat, a knife, pepper spray, a baton. I don't have my keys, but the little thing that I have on my keys that has a sharp point at the end. You know, you can introduce other tools that they can use if a firearm is something that they want absolutely nothing to do with. Okay, so I think that kind of wraps up how I would introduce someone who is not interested in firearms, or if I'm trying to get someone interested, or if they're piquing a little bit of interest, what I would do to get them interested and into the two-way community and start carrying. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this answered your question. Leave in the comment section below if you found this helpful. Leave in the comment section any other suggestions that I may have missed and that you may have or have even used for the family members or the people in your life. Let me know so that I could pass this information on. Here, we're not gatekeeping. We want to share the information and help as many people as possible. So leave those in the comments. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We want to hit the post notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload. And go ahead and like the video. It helps the algorithm. It helps bring, you know, traffic to this channel. Let people know what we're over here talking about. And always you can share. You can always share the videos with your loved ones. I'll leave my handles in the description bar so that you can follow on Instagram and share that page with the people and the women in your life that you want to get interested in firearms, or if they already have an interest in firearms and you just want to encourage the process, they can go ahead and follow me at It's Destiny on Instagram. So yeah, if you love someone, tell them I love you all.